Welcome back. I'm certainly glad you could join me today. Now, I work with all types of colors every day, and the greatest thing about them is when they work together in unison, they can all come together and create a masterpiece. Another thing I love about my colors is that they don't talk, they just are. They know themselves and have a solid character without needing to attract the attention of others. Only if people were the same. No one asked you how you identify yourself, and I'm sure it doesn't add any depth to your character. Your complexion doesn't give any indication of your personality. Now, I may be white, but that doesn't mean I like Nickelback. Your political leaning does not reveal how much of an intellectual you are. It only makes it easier for me to decide how much I dislike you. Now, today's special. I'm gonna make a collection of paintings of the most despicable people on social media. Let's run the colors across the screen. Now, the first of my creations is the British Nationalist. They typically support a top 6 soccer club, and they're very active Facebook users. If they're not publishing posts about how much they hate Raheem Sterling, they're probably checking into a bar or a club. Their only redeeming quality is 1 or 2 high school qualifications. And it is also mandatory that they have one token black friend that they use in every situation to prove that they're not a racist. The closest they've gotten to experiencing culture is at a Chinese restaurant. Their biggest strength is Vindaloo immunity, and their biggest weakness is pubs being closed in the pandemic. Their go-to phrase is, "I'm not racist, but..." Next we have the BLM advocate, typically very loud and imposing on social media, and it also makes the ability to mute stories very useful. They thrive on feeling victimized. They also believe if you don't support Black Lives Matter, you're a racist. Now, this one is just as much of a hypocrite as the last one, believing that all races should be treated equal while also hating white people. Now, their biggest strength is their racist trap card that they can pull out at any given time. Their favorite phrase is ending a sentence with "because of slavery." The next painting is of an upper middle class university liberal. That one's a tongue twister. You know you found yourself an upper middle class university liberal when they constantly implore others to support minorities. And whenever they see a group of colored people, they roll up their windows. They will not stop mentioning that they donated money to Yemen and they pray to the Communist Manifesto. Probably their most potent strength is that they have a plethora of people to fortify their false beliefs. The go-to phrase of the upper middle class university liberal is "Shut up, black man, you are oppressed." I can't. Last but certainly not least is the raging feminist. They love to propagate immorality as proof of their independence. They gain their strength from extramarital sex, and they believe that abortions are a God-given right while not believing in God. They aim for a world where only women are empowered. Their biggest hypocrisy is being convinced that the world oppresses women while also refusing the help of men. Their biggest strength is terminating unborn children, and watching Amy Schumer gives them a +5 attribute boost. Their biggest weakness is a strong masculine man and contraception. And funnily enough, their favorite phrase is "I don't need a man." So the moral of today's episode of The Joy of Painting is nobody cares about your identity. No one. I can guarantee it. And if you spend any of your time telling people on the internet that they're wrong, you
shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it.